going on, y'all? Mad Dad is back in this Mad Den, here to give you his Week 8 Mad Picks. So thank y'all for watching me, and I hope you're having a great weekend. So, the Mad Picks last week didn't go so well. We had a couple of upsets. We did have a couple of upsets. I was upset. That was the biggest upset was me on my picks. But, yeah. A lot of games didn't turn out the way we thought they would, but I think this week we're going to have a little bit better chance for the season, about mid-tier of the league that I'm in. So I've been about, I think overall, averaging about 11 wins per week, which is not too bad. But I want to get better because I was getting close to 11 and 12 each week. So drop down to 9 was not cutting it. So we'll see if this week's games can help. I did pick the game incorrectly already on Thursday, so I'm already in the hole. But let's go ahead and jump in and see if we can do it and get these picks picked up. Yeah, I thought, you know, Teddy Bridgewater and that Carolina offense is really flying well. And, you know, Atlanta's just been Atlanta this year. And I almost thought at the end there when they were down by 8, or up by 8, I should say, like, oh, they missed the extra point. Now this is how they're going to lose. But they held on for that victory. So shouts out to them. They deserve to be better than their record. But I definitely did not pick them. So the games across here, as you can see here, we do have the Vikings and the Packers. I think that Kirk Cousins is still struggling with that offense. Dalvin Cook is doing well, but I don't think they have enough to stop Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers and them are on a mission, and they look really well. I think the Packers will win this one easily at home. Titans at the Bengals. The Titans coming off that rough victory against the Steelers. So close. The Bengals just trying to piece it together. A rough victory for them. Loss for them as well. So they lost to the Browns last week. You know, at the end there with Baker Mayfield's magistry. But I do think that Derrick Henry is going to overtake this subpar Cincinnati defense and, you know, have his way. And I do look for the Titans to win that one kind of easily. Jets at the Chiefs. Do we really have to pick it? Can Sam Darnold come out here and shock the world? Probably not. I think that they do not get their win this week, and I don't know if they're ever going to win this year. I don't know. Sam Darnold, send him to Washington. Just saying. Colts and the Lions. The Lions, you know. Well, team we really don't know. We don't know how good they are. You know, they get that close victory against the Falcons last week. The Colts, same way. They have a great defense. You know, they do move the ball well. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the Lions are going to win this one at home, just because I think that they're going to ride that momentum. I think this is a turning point. They're going to have to start getting some wins if they don't even want to even sniff an opportunity at the playoffs. So I like Matt Stafford in this one. Steelers and the Ravens are probably the game of the week. The only unbeaten team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, going to Baltimore to play these Ravens. Lamar Jackson doesn't have a good record against good teams. He beats the easy ones. I want to go ahead and say he's not going to beat this good team. I think the Steelers are rolling. They're going to find a way to box him in, much like the Chiefs did earlier this year. I like for the Steelers to win this one. Rams at the Dolphins. The Dolphins looking to turn the page, the Tua page, as Tua's going to get his first start in the NFL after that gruesome injury he suffered in his college year, you know, kind of hurting his draft status. He probably goes #1 overall. If that doesn't happen, you'll probably see him down there in Cincinnati, or up there, I should say. But anyway, the Rams, you know, they coming off a big win last week. I think that they keep it going. I think they keep it going. The Dolphins, I think that Tua's going to show some great, you know, he's going to show some great, has some great moments, I should say, but I think the Rams defense is going to confuse them. That running game's not going to work against Aaron Donald in that line. And, you know, Jalen Ramsey's playing pretty good as well. Patriots at the Bills. Patriots, can they steer this ship right? This is the worst we've probably seen the Patriots as far as we can remember. Cam Newton, can he come out and perform the way we think he can? Doesn't have a lot of weapons. The Bills are looking pretty good. You know, they finally got their win after their, you know, 2 straight losses. But I think that they're better defense. And I think they're going to be able to, Josh Allen's going to be able to pick apart. And I don't know if Stephon Gilmore is playing or not. I haven't heard the final on him. But the Patriots have good cornerbacks. They ain't got anybody for Cam to throw it to. So not like the Bills to win this one. Browns at the Raiders. Or Raiders at the Browns, I should say. I think that Baker Mayfield's going to continue to impress without Odell Beckham. And the Raiders are kind of, I think that their momentum, as it usually does, fades off about midseason. That's why I look for them to kind of slow down a little bit. I like the Browns at home. Chargers at the Broncos. Justin Herbert looking better and better. I look for him to, you know, decimate this Broncos decimated defense. Actually, they're pretty good. But I look for him to continue his performances. He's just, get best third down quarterback in the NFL, and he gets a win this week as well. Saints at the Bears. Drew Brees taking his first steps outside onto turf. He's played all his games this year indoors. So, and I think this Bears defense has been, rocking quarterbacks too. So I look for the Bears to turn this around. They've had some, Nick Foles, drama as far as him and his coach's communication this week. I look for that to for them to end that chatter with the way he plays on the field this week. So I think the Bears to win at home and prove they are pretty good. 49ers at the Seahawks in another game of the week candidate. Seattle lost a rough one last week to Arizona. DK Metcalf, in my opinion, is the best wide receiver in the NFL. He's got it all. You got Russell Wilson, in my opinion, probably the best quarterback in the NFL right now. It is their season. I believe the Seahawks are still the team to beat in the NFC, and the 49ers are not going to be able to do it this week. Cowboys at the Eagles. Danucci, I guess, what's his Nooch? Is that his nickname, the Nooch? Is what they're calling him? Can the Nooch make it happen against this, crazy NFC East rivalry, Philadelphia Eagles? They ain't got Deshaun. They ain't got Carson Wentz. They ain't got Zach Ertz. So I don't even think Goddard's back. So it's going to be interesting to see, if it's going to be Fulham for the Eagles. Or who's going to get the ball? Who's going to make some plays? Boston Scott. Miles Sanders still injured. He's going to get the start at running back. But I don't think Cowboys have any hope. They're trading away their teams. Unless the Nooch comes and lights it up, which I'd like to see, I think the Eagles win this one pretty easily at home. Buccaneers at the Giants. Woo! This Buccaneers team is good. They said, what do you say about the Seahawks? I think we're the team in the NFC, and they're trying to prove it. They're getting better and better each week. Looks like Tom Brady and Gronk have found their chemistry. I look for them to just ride all over these Giants. Danny Dimes can shock the world, but I don't think it's going to happen this week. Hopefully they beat them up good enough, because our Washington football team got them next week, and we want to go ahead and lick our chops. So, there you have it, guys. There are our picks for this week. Let me know down below what you agree with. Which ones you think that I have messed up on completely. I'm sorry if I didn't pick your team this week. The best news is Washington will not lose this week because they're on a bye. All right. Anyway, guys, I appreciate your support. Have a great day. Mad Dad is out. Peace.